Hey guys, this is Smithy. Welcome to my channel. We are going to talk about a new Florasis palette that just came out in the market, and it is this beautiful palette. This is the Florasis Floral-engraving-phoenix-makeup palette, and this one is in the shade Burgundy Sunset. So let me open it for you guys so that you can see everything in action. Of course, I've created this beautiful eye look using this palette. I'm also going to talk about their Black Friday sale that is going to run. So if you guys want to see everything in action, then please keep on watching. Okay, let me talk a little bit about the palette, because this palette showcases and celebrates the beauty and the quiet wisdom of the patient resilience. The exquisite pattern honors the Eastern relief, graving craftsmanship, and the powerful myth of all the birds pay homage to the phoenix. I really love the pattern and the embossment in this palette. Look at that. This palette was sent to me in PR along with another palette. I'm so grateful for them that they reached out to me. These are the other shades in the same Phoenix line. This one is in the shade Soaring Sunlight. Look how stunning it is. This has some beautiful like midnight blues, some champagne, some silvery shades, some warm. Like this is such a beautiful duochrome. Cannot wait to use this. It has some beautiful pinks, purples, and greens. So beautiful. And the other one is the shade number 1, which is gold brown. And this has some stunning reds and emerald greens and browns and pinks. You can definitely use this shade as like a blush, and that's how every palette is. Like the center shade can be used as a blush. You have like a champagne-y kind of a shade for the highlighter. You of course can use, depending on your skin tone, you can use any of these shades as a bronzer too, if it works for you. I really love the way how these palettes turned out. But because the Burgundy Sunset palette is the newest addition to their line, let's talk more about the shades in the Burgundy Sunset palette. So we're going to start from this to this. So the first shade is called Eurasian Jade, which is a golden champagne shimmer. Then we have Desert Wheat Ear, which is a matte almond cream. Then we have Black Night, which is a matte cinnamon bronze. Then we have Greater Flamingo, which is a coral peach with pearls. Then we have the Garnet Phoenix shade, which is Carmine Garnet Shimmer. Then we have Song Sparrow, which is a matte rich auburn. And then we have the shade Blankford's Rose Finch, which is a matte rosy brown. Then we have Eurasian Skylark, which is a matte vanilla beige shade. Then we have the shade Gala Cockatoo, which is a matte sakura pink. I'm not gonna swatch this. I am not gonna swatch this because I don't want to ruin the embossment of this palette. I cannot. I literally cannot. Okay, you guys? But that's all. Along with these 3 palettes, they also sent it's a liquid lipstick. And you can see it on my face, how it looks. It is in the shade Soft Peach. Very lightweight on the lips too. You will see everything in action. So now if you want to see how I achieve this look, please keep on watching. Okay, let's begin using the Burgundy Sunset palette from Florasis. Oh my goodness, look at the color story. It is so pretty, you guys, so pretty. It totally reminds me of one of the palettes. I'll tell you towards the end. But let's begin using this eyeshadow because I cannot wait. Okay. So I'm going to first start off with this second shade here, and that is Desert Wheat Ear. And this is a matte almond cream shade, and I feel like that would come in super handy to just set my whole eyelid. I don't have any eye primer or anything, but if I had like any foundation residue or anything, I think that would help to just blend out everything. And if you've seen my video before with Florasis, by the way, this was sent to me in PR. If you've seen my video before from Florasis, you know for a fact that they give us such creamy blendable formula, so you won't get like pigment all of a sudden. Let's start off with this shade now, this one. And this is the shade Greater Flamingo, which is a coral peach with like a pearl finish. So let's take that. See, it comes up very nicely on the brush. So I'm gonna just take that in as a transition shade. very lightly. I want to do a halo eye. And this formula is so beautiful for like mature eyelids because it would not emphasize any texture or anything. Like you will see when I apply the shimmers too, it's so smooth on the eyes, but it gives the dimension that you're looking for. And the embossment is like to another level, okay? You really do not feel like using this palette only because the way it is embossed is so pretty to look at. You just don't want to mess anything with it. Like I was so skeptical in even like trying this. When I got this in my hand, I was like, how would I even use this? It is so gorgeous to look at. I'm going to take the same shade on my lower lash line too. It's so quiet in my house. I cannot even digest the quietness. My husband and my older one have gone to play tennis, and my younger one has gone for like a play date with his friend, and I was like, perfect timing to film, Smithy. Now, I want to deepen everything out a little bit, and for that, I'm going to take this shade, this one, and that is Song Sparrow, and that is a matte rich auburn shade. So let's see where we go from there. So it's like a rich burgundy, and you know how much I love my burgundy shades. Again, you won't see like super pigmentation at the first run, but that can be a plus point to a lot of people and a minus for some people. I love a good buildable formula just so that there's no patchiness, no nothing, but obviously you will see me like build this eyeshadow. Like, look at that burgundy. If you know me, you know how much I love a good rosy burgundy shade. Like eyeshadow in general. Those are my favorite shades to wear in like office or for like a special occasion. I feel like it complements my brown eyes and my skin tone so well. And that's what it reminded me of. As soon as I opened this eyeshadow, I was like, there is an eyeshadow that I wear continuously, but it is so expensive. So if you were eyeing that eyeshadow, but you were just hesitating because of the price point, you have a very good deal here. Plus, it is so pretty to look at. So once we have that depth built in, I'm going to take the earlier brush that we took, and I'm just going to blend the edges. Let me do the same thing on the other eye. Now I'm just going to dip into this brown shade, which is Black Kite, which is a matte cinnamon bronze shade. As they say, I'm going to just pack that on top. And also on the lower lash line. And that would just help to mesh everything together. I'm going to take this center shade, this one. And this is the shade called Garnet Phoenix, which is a carmine garnet shimmer shade. And I'm going to take that on my lower lash line. Such a pretty shade. It's like a burgundy, but not really. That's gorgeous. I love it. A hint of sheen running all throughout it. It's beautiful. Okay. I want to take this pale shade, this one. And this is the shade Eurasian Skylark, which is a matte vanilla beige. And I'm going to take that on my inner corner of the eyelid. And also underneath my lower lash line. Underneath my brow bone. Just to clean up, lift up everything. I feel like that makes such a big difference. Okay. Just melting everything out. And now time for some shimmer. And for the shimmer, I'm dying to use this shade. And this is Eurasian Jade, which is a golden champagne shimmer shade. And I know for a fact that these shades apply best with a fingertip. Look at that. It's so pretty. It's so creamy. Oh my gosh. Can you see that? Oh, I was stunned in the middle of the sentence. It's so pretty, you guys. So pretty. They turned up their makeup game so much. I cannot even tell you. This is so pretty. Oof, I love it. For a spotlight eye, that would be amazing. Even if you want like a shimmery highlight, I feel like that as an highlight would be stunning too. That is so stunning. Do I have a highlight? Yeah, I have a little bit of highlight. Actually, I'm wearing Florasis face palette on my face. I'll show you in just a second which one. That is so pretty. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little bit of this shade, the 5th shade in the palette. The problem with me touching the shade is that I will ruin the shadows. But I'm just gonna take that on the outer corners and just melting it with that matte shade. Yeah, that is stunning. Stunning. Okay, I cannot even deal with it. Okay, even this pink, it's a soft pink on the end. It's so pretty too. I'm gonna just take that in the inner corner. But the star of the show was that shimmer. Oh my gosh, that was stunning. Oof. Okay, I'm gonna finish off this eye with some liner and mascara and I'll get right back. So my eyes are all done. Before I show you my final look, I finished my lips with the Maybelline Lifter Liner in the shade Cross the Line. And then for the lipstick lip gloss situation, I'm going to use another Florasis product. And this is the Flawless Jade Shine Liquid Lipstick. And this one is in the shade Soft Peach. I'll swatch it on the back of my hand so that you see. The packaging is so stunning. It is definitely a glowy product, like a glossy product. It's a soft, peachy brown shade. I feel like that will go so well with this eye look too. So let's apply that. And it has a light, like a light floral scent. Oh, that's so stunning. So lightweight, feels like water. Oh my gosh, I'm so in love with this look. Okay, let me show you my final look. I absolutely love the way how this look turned out. It is so dimensional. It is so pretty. It's so feminine. I love this color story so very much. I cannot even tell you. This is so up my alley. So up my alley. This is so wearable too. That's my favorite thing about this palette. I feel like I poked my eye with a brush or something. It's watering. Okay, so let me talk about the palette. This Burgundy Sunset palette, I feel like, is the most wearable eyeshadow palette that I have from Florasis. I have quite a bit of palettes from them now. I have like 4 eyeshadow palettes from me. And before I forget, let me tell you the face palette that I'm wearing. It's from their Embroidery series line. This is Eastern Beat Sculpting Makeup Palette in the shade 01. This one. I have that highlighter all across my face. I have this blush on my cheeks. And I have this powder underneath my eye. We can use a little bit more powder, I would say, just after the eyeshadow application. And this powder is so pretty and so perfecting. It is so pretty. I love it. I've been continuously using this powder as well as their pressed powder. That also stays right on my vanity all the time. I'll link all the things in the description box below for you guys so that it's easy for you to purchase this product. And they are going on like a Black Friday sale right now, especially if you purchase 3 eyeshadow palettes from their website. You'll get 25% off, and I think that is an amazing deal. I leave again all the things in the description box below for you guys. This palette I am blown away by. Now let me show you the palette that it reminds me of, and it totally reminds me of the Patricia Rose Dimension 2 palette. This one, of course, it has cream shadows and it has like 10 shades, and this has 9 shades. But you would see, let me put it side by side. Like you can see the resemblance. It is so similar to each other. But I know a lot of people have a problem of like Patricia eyeshadows getting molded and stuff like that. But the color story, you cannot deny how beautiful the color story is. And look at the color story from the Florasis palette. It is so pretty and it is so beautiful. Pretty much reminds me of that. I really love the way how the eye look turned out. I totally can see myself creating the same look with the Patrick palette too. But yes, I definitely wanted to bring that similarities too. It's very similar, especially on the eyes. You won't be able to tell a difference. But saying that, I feel like I want Florasis, if you're listening to me, I want you guys to venture out into more of this shimmer formula rather than more of a sheeny formula. I do understand why you do that, and it's more flattering on like a mature eyelid, not to emphasize any like lines or texture on the eyelid. But even this doesn't emphasize any lines and texture, but it gives that sparkle and shine. At least give us more of that formula, I would say, if not all shimmers. But I feel I was in love with that eyeshadow as soon as I put. You saw me gasp. Like, that's how much I love it. And even the shades here, I feel like they're absolutely perfect. But if you can make these shadows a little bit more on the deeper side, I feel like a lot of variety of skin tones can wear it. I personally can wear it, but I don't see like a deeper skin tone will be able to deepen out as much as they would like. So a little bit more depth and that shimmer shadow would be outstanding. But that's all for today. I really loved playing with this eyeshadow palette. Now also, if you want to see a look with these palettes too in the future, do let me know in the comment section below. Again, let me show you. This is Soaring Sunlight, number 3 in that collection, and this under the dim light, it looks so magical. I cannot wait to use this. And this one, which is in the shade gold brown, even this has such a beautiful unique color story. It is so pretty. I didn't even take out the cover, but yeah, it comes all like packed like that, which you can just peel it out. And even like the packaging of everything, it's so pretty. It's like a collector's item. But yes, that's all for today, guys. If you did like this video, you know what to do. I do have a code with them. It's Smithy Sony, I think, to save you 10% off on their website. And if you use it, I thank you very much. But yes, Black Friday sale, do not sleep on it because they have some amazing product. Let me tell you my favorite things from their line. I absolutely loved their pressed powder. I use it quite often. You can see it, how disgusting it is. I use it quite often, and this gives such a beautiful blurring effect on your skin. And this is airbrush tinted pressed powder. And then they also have the breathable powder, which is also the same packaging that I got, but it is more like dome shape, if you can see. It's more like a baked formula. It's a dome shaped powder, and it also comes with a powder puff. Again, a beautiful finishing powder. It gives so much of smoothness and blurriness on your face. So pretty. And of course, I don't want you to miss out on their lipstick. This is a collector's item. Like collector's item. Let me show you the shades that I have. This is M1311. It's a beautiful, like a pinky red. I have more reds from them. The embroidery that is in the thing is so pretty. Takes it to another level. And this one is the shade M9420, which is like a traditional red shade. So pretty. I cannot wait. I actually am eyeing a brown lipstick in this format from them, which I know I would use it tons. Absolutely tons. You know, I'm more of a brown person. I feel like this lip shade, A++, in my opinion. But that's all for today. If you did like this video, you know what to do. Do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so that you're notified every time that I post next. I generally upload 3 videos every single week, every Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays at 9 AM Eastern Standard Time. Until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.